Once they diagnosed her and kind of went over where we were going to go and how long we would have to stay, I'm like, wow, what am I going to have to do? What am I going to do? I mean, I can't work. So at that point, I contacted my supervisor and, let him know what was going on. And he, I basically told him, I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to have to quit, because I got to be there for her. And, my husband continued to work, but I had to quit. And my supervisor was like, well, Miss Taylor, I understand. Take care of your daughter. When you're ready, to come back, you'll have your job. And I was like, thank you, Lord. He was so, I just love Mr. Howard. I just love him. He was very understanding, and that was a weight lifted off of my shoulder.
The support was good. It was great. Like, they was always there. Sometimes my sister or granny came and stayed with me when my mom had to go back, to handle some business back at home. So they was very, they knew that I was like sad, depressed, kind of. So they gave me a chance to smile and laugh. It was scary, but my mama, she just told me not to worry about it. So then she told me just to pray to God for strengthening, and I did. So they helped me out a lot. Well, I used to always, I went to church when I was younger, sung in the choir. And I knew God, but I didn't know the things that he could do. And when this was going on, I just prayed and I was like, God, just please help me. Please don't let it be nothing serious. And it changed me, because then I was just, a kid doing stuff, talking back and going down that road. And he just turned me around completely, and I'm grateful he did then, because I wouldn't be, as humbled or as great as I am now with my attitude.
I told her, I said, you're blessed, because some kids, and I saw it as we were blessed, because I know some kids go in hospitals and when they find out their diagnosis, it's not good. The outcome is not good. And I was just thankful that her outcome, even though it was a long road, she was gonna make it. And I was thankful. I thank God every day for that, because I didn't want to see myself, I didn't want to lose my child, and I was just thankful. I was just thankful because God could have went another way. And I was just thankful. And I told him, God does things in mysterious ways. And they recommended that she see a psychiatrist and a psychologist, because, of course, at the age of 14, 13, when this happened, it was just, they couldn't believe it. I mean, especially with her being as active as she was, that was just devastating. And they wanted her to see somebody to understand, and it has helped. They put on medicine to help with depression, because she did become depressed, but her depression wasn't crying every day, all night. Her depression was more anger. You know what I'm saying? She was angry, and she would snap at me sometimes, but I never, snap back. I would step back. I wouldn't snap back, I step back, because she had to I just let her, she had to get it out. And I let her, and she would have her little spells, and about an hour or two later, I'm sorry, Mama, I'm sorry. When she first got diagnosed, she lost, 30 something, about almost 40 pounds, because she wasn't eating. She lost her appetite, and I was like, Cedria, you got to eat. So she would drink Ensure. They had on Peter or some kind of Ensure, and she would take that way, made sure she got all her nutrients or whatever. Like I say, money was real funny. through a gracious donation. I'm not gonna name no names. When it first started in Temple, it was a blessing. We were given, I don't know if I want to say the amount, but anyway, that carried us through, and that was a blessing. That helped. And then the church, our church, Upper Zion Missionary Baptist Church, they did like a musical and raised money, and that was a good turnout. I was just so overwhelmed with the support that was given to us, and I was like, wow, you know.
Darius, Alex, and Dre.
Oh yeah, her classmates did a bake sale at Family Dollar. That was so sweet. They raised money at a bake sale for her also, and they presented me with that. And I mean, it was nice. And you know, I didn't have to worry about food. I didn't have to worry about gas when I was able to come home, because my, you know, family would come up to see us and everything. And I had just camped when she was at our children's house at Baylor. I just camped out. I bought me an air mattress, put it in a corner. I had just had my own little bed, and me and her dad, it was just supposed to be one parent, but when he would come, he would stay. We both would stay. I mean, it was just support. I just couldn't imagine leaving my child, even though she was 13, because we bonded. I mean, like I said, she would have her moves, and I knew she had to get it out. I would just let her get it out. Sometimes I would walk out the room, and they were like, I said, she had it. I just, you know, but that was understanding. I mean, with what she was going through, I couldn't even be mad at her. She never disrespected me. She would just fuss, just get it out. And, you know, and one thing that always stuck with me, when she first got diagnosed and she wasn't able to walk, she said, Mama, when I graduate, I want to walk. I don't want nobody to push me in a wheelchair. I don't want to be on no walker. I want to walk and get my diploma. And I told her, we're going to make that happen. You're going to have to do what you got to do to get there, but you'll get there. And it took, what, 5
years.
5 years. And I had come from church one day, or the store or something, and she had been going to therapy. She had therapy when she first got to the hospital. The people came to the house. After that, she would go out. Well, she was getting OT and PT 3 times a day. Finally, I'm gonna say maybe last year sometime, I had came home. She was 2015. I came home, and she was like, Mama, wait. And I'm like, wait, what am I waiting for? She was sitting down. All of a sudden, she got up and just walked. She had braces on her legs, and she walked back and forth. And I'm there like, oh my God. I was just in shock. And the first thing I said was, thank you, Lord. You know, she had been practicing and working on it. And she did. You know, that was 2015. It was longer, but she was walking without a walker, without a wheelchair, and I was just so happy.
Well, my father, he kept telling me, you know, you need to get out the bed and walk, and I was like, Dad, I've been walking, you know, in my room, and everybody was gone. My mom was at the store. My little sister was in her room, and I was just in the living room by myself. And I got up, and I was like, I need to, you know, try. And I got up, and I was still like afraid. I had that fear that I was gonna fall. And I tried a couple of times, and when I finally got it, I kept doing it so I wouldn't, you know, forget how to do it or just have that fear. And my mom and all them came, and she was like, I was in the wheelchair, and she was like, you need to get up. And I was like, hold on, I got something to show you. And I got up, and I walked, and my little nieces, they was like, OMG. They was just shocked, but I was just happy that I finally did it. Oh, I was like dancing on the inside. I was happy because I finally got over that fear. You know, I was gonna fall. I finally got over it, and I just couldn't thank God. I just couldn't thank him. He helped me. I told him, you know, I asked him to let me just get rid of the fear, and he made that happen.
I was just happy. I'm like, when? I mean, I was just shocked because when I left, you went wheeling around in a wheelchair, and I get home and here you are walking back and forth, and I'm like, I was kind of mad because I'm like, you doing this and nobody. Her sister was there, but still, you know, what if she would have failed or hurt herself? And but I was just happy, and somebody ended up videoing like the reaction, because I was still there in shock, like, wow. And by that time, I think one of her sisters or somebody videoed, and she was just going back and forth. And I was like, girl, you know. And then of course she got tired and sat down. But I mean, her dad pushed her. He stayed on her. I never lost faith. From day one, from the diagnosis, I prayed about it, and God was like, it's gonna be okay. And from that point, I knew, I didn't know when, and I always told her, she was like, well, Mama, the doctor said it's gonna be a year. I said, baby, when it's time, it's gonna be time. So after she said, Mama, it's been a year, I said, it's okay, baby. Mom, it's been 2 years. I said, it's okay, baby. You know, keep doing what you're doing. 3 years. Mama, look now, it's 3 years. I said, baby, it's okay. 4 years. She was like, Mama. I said, it's okay. It's okay. And then that happened. I kind of got emotional. I've never really just broken down. But the closer her graduation gets, the more emotional I get. Because it's going to be one of her greatest accomplishments. And that's going to be emotional. I've had 3 other daughters to graduate. And I was like, all right, yeah, thank you, Lord. But with her, it's going to be kind of different. And my husband and I have 5 daughters. She is the 4th. I know I'm going to be emotional. I know I am. I'm going to be emotional, but then I'm going to be happy at the same time. Because she always, I'm grown, Mom. Since she turned 18, I'm grown, Mom. I'm grown. I'm a this, I'm a that. No doubt. I have no doubt that you're going to do everything you said. But her dad, she always like, I want my own place. But right now, from where she was, which was at a 0, to right now, I would say she is, I will put her now at 80%. And her dad's like, she got to be at 100% before we let her on, you know. And she's getting there slowly but surely. She's like, I'm gonna get there. I said, well, I'm waiting on you. I want you to. I'm praying you do. You know, she wants to go to school, wants to go to college, but then she wants to work.
I want to write a book, and I might just get into that, or see if they got a program for that, and hopefully just write my book.
Yeah.
Well, I went with my best friend, and he made my night just a great night, because I was kind of sad because I couldn't, you know, with my limitations, I couldn't get the dress I wanted. And he, you know, he told me, you know, you still beautiful in whatever dress you pick. And it was just a wonderful night. I ain't no prom was that fun. Just always have faith and believe in God, and don't never, ever, ever give up no matter what.
Cedria Tarnisha Taylor.